If you're newer to Facebook ads, you might think that all of the top companies, the top marketing agencies, and the top freelancers that are doing Facebook ads full time have this big, elaborate testing strategy that nobody really knows the ins and outs of. But you'd be wrong. In fact, so wrong that literally every other company, every other agency uses the same formula to get results with Facebook ads. And if you don't know it, you're really doing yourself a disservice. What's up guys, Jhori here, and today we're gonna talk about the basic fundamentals of Facebook ads and what you really need to understand if you want success on the platform. It's gonna be a very simple video, very easy to understand. I'm gonna have on-screen graphics to guide you through what I'm talking about. And outside of Facebook ads, this is going to apply to basically any type of traffic conversion funnel that you're running for your business. The one that I'm teaching you right now specifically works with Facebook ads, but you can apply it to, again, any other platform out there. If you like the video, make sure to give it a like rating down below. It really does help out the YouTube algorithm, show more people these videos, and helps more people ultimately. Also, subscribe for more e-commerce Facebook ads and marketing knowledge. I have a ton of videos planned out and a ton of videos already posted to the channel. The specific layer of your funnel is going to be really important to understand because it's going to show us what type of targeting we're going to put at that specific layer. You don't target the same audiences on your cold interests as you would for your retargeting, for example. They're gonna be completely different. I'm ready to get into them in just a second. To start, we need to label a couple of things and give brief definitions to them. Number one is going to be cold. Number two is going to be warm, and number three is going to be hot. And if you're familiar with business, you might know what these terms are already. Cold, referring to someone who's never heard about your business before. Warm, referring to someone who has seen your business or what your business offers but hasn't shown direct interest. And then hot being people who have shown direct interest but haven't quite pulled the trigger on your product or service just yet. These are really important definitions that we need to make because the layers of our funnel are going to come directly from them. And let's get into the meat of things real quick. Starting off, the very first layer is going to be your prospection layer, or a lot of people like to call top of funnel. And this is where you're going to test things like broad targeting, cold interests, and most importantly, lookalike audiences. This is where the majority of your ad spend and time and effort should be. Around 60 to 80% of your time and effort should be spent on your prospection campaign. And this is, again, where all of the people that know nothing about your business are going to hang out. They're going to see your ads for the very first time. They're not going to know anything about your business, and that's where you get to make a first impression. Moving on down the funnel, we have the engagement campaign or engagement layer, also known as middle of the funnel or warm traffic, like we spoke about before. And this is going to be the on Facebook interactions and Instagram as well, because Instagram is basically the same as Facebook. They're the same company if you didn't know. But this is going to be in that ecosystem. So for example, if someone watches one of your videos for a certain percentage of time, we'd want to include that in the warm re-engagement campaign. If someone engages on Facebook or Instagram, perhaps they like your page, that's gonna also be in the engagement layer. Perhaps they leave a comment under your ad or they message you via Facebook Messenger. That's gonna be in the engagement because, again, it stays in the Facebook ecosystem, the middle of the funnel. Moving on down the funnel, we have the retargeting, also known as the hot or the bottom of the funnel. And this is the campaign where you want to retarget those people that have actually interacted on your website outside of Facebook. If someone goes to your website and completes an action such as view content, adding something to cart, or maybe scheduling a call if you're a consulting firm, you're gonna be able to track that with something called a Facebook pixel, or alternatively, if you're into the e-commerce side of things, a conversion API. And they're just little snippets of code that are gonna send data back to Facebook about who's on your website and what kind of events they're completing. And then you can go create separate audiences based on what those people are doing from your website and retarget those people that have done a specific action. Super powerful stuff. Do not neglect this layer of your funnel. Now, the last part is only really applicable if you have a larger budget, and that is going to be the loyalty layer, also known as hot again. like we spoke about earlier. And this is gonna be the people that have already purchased from your website or with your business. You're gonna give them a unique offer to come back and purchase again. This is, again, extremely valuable, especially when you have a larger budget and you have a larger customer base. CSV file uploads and purchases work really good here. Now, going into the Facebook Ads Manager, it's very important that you separate the campaigns so that you have different creative, different ads, different copy, different budgets, and different optimization periods for each layer of your funnel. Now again, around 60 to 80% of the budget should be going to the prospection campaign. Around 10 to 20% of your budget should be going to the engagement and retargeting layers of your campaign. And less than 5% should be going to your loyalty layer, which is, again, those past purchases. You can play around and fine-tune the numbers that work best for your business, but those are just some rough guidelines that I've found to work properly each time. Now, lastly, I do want to touch on the creatives. They are an integral part of your success with Facebook ads and therefore should be treated very seriously. You need to have individual creative types for each layer of your funnel. Each layer should have individual offers and individual creatives made specifically for those layers. For example, we could give a discount code to someone who has come to our website but hasn't quite pulled the trigger on our purchase or conversion yet. Maybe we offer them a 10 or 20% discount that we wouldn't normally offer to someone just randomly coming onto our website. But because we have a Facebook pixel or conversion API tracking them, we know that they've been to our website and haven't purchased. Maybe they just need a little push to help trigger that event and get that purchase on your website. That's where we would separate the offer and creative for individual layers of the funnel. And then also at the very end with your loyalty campaigns, you'd want to give them the biggest discount because they're people that have already purchased and are already buying from you. Maybe you have a pre-order that's going up on your website that you only want to show to select people, perhaps in your email list, and then you run a couple ads for pre-orders on your loyalty campaign entirely. It's important to have those options even if you don't use them 100% of the time. Separating your campaigns into different funnel stages is very important. If you'd like to know my personal testing strategy for Facebook ads, whether you're an e-commerce business, a consulting firm, or someone like a mobile app developer even, go ahead and pick up my Synthesis Facebook ads testing strategy. It's gonna show you the A to Z formula for setting up campaigns profitably depending on your conversion event. I'll leave a link in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some part of it useful. If you did, a like rating would be greatly appreciated as it does help out with the YouTube algorithm, and algorithms are everything these days, as you marketers out there know. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel for more e-commerce Facebook ads and marketing knowledge. Once again, posting a ton of content. I think you're really going to enjoy it. With that said, I really hope everyone out there watching has success with their ads. Feel free to send me a personal message on Twitter if you have any questions. I'll leave the link in the description down below again. Until next time, guys, take care.